Back in June, when all of the riots started, I immediately, called a bunch of our moms together and I said, let's get on a Zoom call and let's talk about what's going on and how are we talking to our kids about this. Well, Debbie lives 30 minutes from Chicago. She's in a suburb, and the rioters came out to the suburbs. Now I want you to understand that I know the difference between a peaceful protest and a violent riot. So if the media still is confused, ask a mom. We know when our children are safe and when they're not. We know when our businesses are being trashed and destroyed and when they aren't. And I will tell you that I walked through Chicago personally, and I saw the businesses that were destroyed, and every single one of them was owned by a minority, a black family, an Asian family, a Latino family, and their businesses were destroyed. Destroyed. And then I hear people say, well, it doesn't matter because they have insurance, and property isn't really hurting anybody when you destroy property. That destroyed that family's lives. There are people who came here from Asian countries who have to go back because you can't get insurance in those places, not enough to cover. And I don't know if you know this, but when we went down to the border a couple of years ago, we found out that if you live on the border, you can't get insurance for anything that's going to hurt your property from illegal immigration. Insurance companies aren't going to lose money on something that they know is going to be a rampant thing. So these businesses that are in these cities are hard pressed to get insurance, and when they can't get enough to cover the onslaught that's been coming into their communities. And moms do not feel safe. So on our call, Debbie was talking about what she dealt with when the protesters were posting all over social media saying they were coming to the suburbs and they were going to burn them down. And they were going to be looking for the houses with the flags because they knew that they must be Trump supporters. And so her 15-year-old son came and said, Mom, should we take down the flag? Is that where we are? Is that really where we are in our country? When our children are asking us, should we take the flag off of our house? Because they may come and hurt us if we wave the flag. That flag is not a racist statement. It is what unites us as a people. It stands for everything that protects us and unites us as a people. And Donald Trump holds up that flag, and he doesn't hide from it. He doesn't tuck it away and say it may offend somebody. Donald Trump didn't create this movement. We created him. We who love America. We who want to see the Constitution upheld. We who want freedom for our children and our grandchildren. We've been blessed with it. Why are we denying it to them? That's what we want. And we know that the President of the United States, President Donald Trump, is the one who's been standing strong on the Constitution and on those principles and values that we care about. And I want you to know that I will never take down the flag. Because my husband served 30 years in the United States Air Force, protecting the values that flag represents. And I will hang it proudly. And I will never hide from it. And I just want to thank the President of the United States for being the fighter that he is, to stand up and say, we are going to fight for the values that made America the freest and most prosperous nation on earth. Debbie?